So, I've got to say, I'm really looking forward to working with you. Okay, so let me get this straight. You have some mistaken idea that I would want to do any kind of business with you, even though every time I look at you, I see a grotesque image in my head. Even after I've seen you, after when I go home, I think of you and that picture in my face, and I think to myself, I don't want anything to do with you. Well, that was a very long sentence. I'm surprised you were able to find the end of it. Well, I'll be honest, it's very hard to be level-headed when you're around. I can't think straight, and maybe, yeah, sure, I stumble with my words. But I would much rather you stumble down a flight of stairs. Sorry, I don't mean that. Okay, why don't you tell me what you were thinking? I was thinking you could update my technology sector of my business. You know, with new gadgets. Might as well put that abundance of wealth to good use. Okay, I want you to get something straight. I'm not Mr. Moneybags. Alright, I know somebody put a sign on my back that said so one day, but that was a practical joke. I figured that people would know it's a practical joke and wouldn't take it seriously. But some wiseacre went to my reserved parking space and put, seriously, call me Moneybags. And ever since, people have been asking for handouts. And I'm pretty sure this was all your plan. Well, that just sounds like some whole lot of effort that I wouldn't really want to go through. Well, it's not, because it was done, and it can be easily done, apparently. Well, actually, there's a lot of surveillance around those areas, so it would be extremely difficult. Okay, so you're getting on my last nerve. However you did it, you did it. I know you did, because I can read through you like a children's novel. Why are you reading through children's novels? I'm not. I was equating reading you, or analyzing you as a person, to that of reading a children's novel, because you are simplistic. Sometimes, underneath the surface, those novels are actually quite complex. It's like if you were to watch an animated film. Sometimes, when you watch it, you'll find it's actually a lot more complicated than it actually seems. Some things are only seen underneath the surface. I'm not here to talk about the nuances found within specific mediums. I'm here to tell you that I know you've been up to things, and I don't like you. You know, I sense a lot of passion with the way you express yourself. Even though this distaste is so vehemently expressed towards me, I actually find it, exhilarating. You know, I think you're a tad sadistic. And that's usually within my wheelhouse. Whenever your face enters the picture, well, you know, the passion just oozes off of you. You should actually use this passion towards us working together. I think that you and I actually would do great things if we managed to put our minds together and put aside our differences. Well, I just have this creeping suspicion that you are conniving, and certainly not someone to be trusted. I have a league of people at my disposal who I can trust, although I have a contingency plan for them too. But that's besides the point. I will never partner up with you in any capacity. You are once again going to be left alone in the playground. No one's going to be running after you. No one's going to play tag with you. They don't like you. I can just guess. Wow, that's interesting you say that, because I play tag all the time with my current girlfriend. I'm sure you know about that, though. Well, one day you and I will have time set aside for each other, and it's not going to be in a business capacity. It will be in the kind of capacity that I will enjoy myself. Very much so. Well, that sounds very seductive. I don't really partake in those kinds of things with individuals such as yourself. I know that you know what I meant. You'll learn the hard way that there's conviction behind my fists. Well, that certainly sounds like poetry. You know what? Sure, in the end, it will be poetic. It will be poetic justice on my end. You know, I think that you and I can take a step back and commence this another time. I'll look forward to it. Next time won't be so verbal. Well, whatever you'd like to envision at night. I really hate you.